This is breaking from Gothic Therapy, so we're going to cover it. Gothic Therapy has posted on YouTube a video called Take Us North Exposed, Sweet Baby Inc., Wings, and the United Nations? What? Okay, this story keeps getting wilder as we go. Okay, let's see.
I bet you saw the thumbnail and thought, oh, this has to be connected to Wings or SBI. And yes, there is a connection, but this is bigger than that. This video had to be rushed out because Take Us North isn't just another indie darling that happens to be tied to Wings or Sweet Baby. It's something much more significant. By the time we're done, you'll understand why they tried to keep this buried, why they were afraid of the truth getting out. Because this time, it doesn't just stop at a controversial consulting firm. This time, it goes all the way to the top. Buckle up.
Now, we've covered this game with the connections to the World Economic Forum, the alleged connections to Sweet Baby Inc., the connections to Microsoft, the connections, like so many connections in the background. But the United Nations was one that was not on my checklist. So I'm very curious to see what's connected here. Oh, also Wings was another one that's been connected to. Like, holy, everything.
Hello, and what is going on, everybody? It is Master of the TDS, and I'm joined by my lovely wife,
Riding Raven, and welcome back to Gothic Therapy.
And tonight, we're cutting straight to the chase. We are here to talk about Take Us North, the debut project of Anima Interactive. So what is Take Us North?
Which, oh, by the way, isn't it curious how all these games always seem to be the initial debut title from them, from these indie companies? Very strange.
On the surface, it looks like just another artsy indie, a narrative survival light about struggle and resilience. But when you strip away the PR gloss, the premise is kind of blunt. You play as a coyote, a smuggler, guiding migrants illegally across the US-Mexico border.
That's right. You don't just hear stories of immigration, you role play the process of sneaking people across. It's a game that gamifies human smuggling and dresses it up as empathy.
Yep, portrays it as a good thing, which is insane to me.
And this isn't some fringe itch.io project. This was funded, promoted, and polished with institutional backing. Microsoft put it on stage, major accelerators boosted it, and the studio behind...
Well, it's also listed as an ID at Xbox, which is proof that Microsoft has poured money into it.
Anima Interactive openly markets itself as socially conscious, as if the label makes the message untouchable.
But it's not subtle. The game glorifies illegal immigration, turns border crossings into player choice, and pushes a political narrative under the banner of, quote, storytelling innovation.
And that alone would make Take Us North controversial enough. But what makes it explosive is who else is standing right behind it. Take Us North didn't just appear out of nowhere. It wasn't some scrappy passion project that clawed its way to attention.
Mm-hmm.
This thing was funded, curated, and hand-delivered into the spotlight by the same players we've been following for months.
Mm-hmm.
And look who's crawled out of the grave. Our old friends at Wings Interactive.
Which we, Master of TDS has joined me multiple nights on these streams talking about Wings Interactive in thorough detail. This is a highly suspect organization. And that is the nicest, most politically correct way I could say the things I'm thinking about this. What seems like a very shell organization, we'll just say.
Wings. You know, the studio's so terrified of daylight, they deleted large portions of their website when we exposed their connections to Landfall Games.
Funny, by the way, how anytime we expose these groups, companies, organizations, and studios, they immediately run to social media to not defend themselves, but to delete any evidence that they ever even existed in the first place. I feel like that's pretty telling in itself.
They did say they would come back when it was safer, but maybe they should have waited a bit longer.
Regardless, they are back from the dead, rotting but somehow still twitching. And Audrey LaPrince herself, their co-founder, came out personally to bless Take Us North.
Wait. This is CEO of Wings Interactive. An important game is being made here by an amazing team led by Carla Reyes, which was the lady in that presentation over at Gamescom. Consider supporting their Kickstarter.
Personally to bless Take Us North.
Remember when Audrey deleted her LinkedIn for a time and claimed that we were a Gamergate harassment campaign?
Oh, good times. Feels like yesterday.
Ah, good times.
But this game wasn't just pushed by Wings. Microsoft's Xbox poured money into it, and Clever Endeavour Games poured money into it.
Why? Weird. It's almost like they don't care if it makes money or not. It's almost like they have an agenda to push with the World Economic Forum. Very strange, isn't it? Stop noticing things, gamers. Just consume products.
And conveniently, Clever Endeavour is also the bankroll behind Wings' 2025 Elevate program.
Wings wanted to fund more games that get peak numbers in the hundreds of players, but somehow are deserving of up to $500,000 in project funding.
Can you say money laundering?
So they're getting upwards of $500,000, $500,000 in project funding for a game that struggles to get 100 people concurrently to play it. Sounds about right.
Let's spell it out. Microsoft bankrolls it, Clever Endeavour bankrolls it, Wings endorses it, and Wings, as we've proven, is glued to Sweet Baby Inc. by having Kim Belair as a former board member.
And I've also been on the advisory board of a few funding bodies.
Stop noticing!
Including the Wings Fund, which specializes in grants for women and marginalized people working in games and funding projects that come to us through there.
That's not coincidence. That's a pipeline.
A pipeline pumping rot. And it would be almost funny if it wasn't so grotesque, because the more you exhume, the more you realize this thing was buried for a reason.
Probably because something stinks. And if that smells bad enough, hold on, because this one didn't just stay inside gaming. They took it way beyond.
How beyond, you ask? All the way to the United Nations.
What?
No, you didn't hear Raven incorrectly. Take Us North didn't just get money. It got paraded on the global stage.
As in the United Nations stage. Just 9 months ago as a demo codenamed the American Dream.
Full stop. What?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Because nothing says the
Last week, Anima Interactive, which is now deleted on X, that account after I tagged them and talked about them, deleted, had the honor of presenting a demo of our debut original video game, Project American Dream. Holy fuck. Codename at the United Nations. And of course, Games for Change gets tagged with Kevin Trong and Susanna Polak for the opportunity. Thank you. It was deeply inspiring to meet values-aligned folks. Values-aligned. Values-aligned. Is that a new word for woke-tard? Values-aligned. It was deeply inspiring to meet values-aligned folks from across the social impact, education, and entertainment sectors and explore ways we can harness the power of interactive media to continue to push propaganda. Oh, wait, no, sorry. To contribute to advancing the sustainable development goals. Well, shit, that's even worse than pushing propaganda. American Dream, codename, is a narrative adventure survival game that follows the journeys of migrants, refugees, and asylum seekers on their way to cross the US-Mexico border. We're mindful. This is the buzzwords in this. Oh my goodness. We're mindful. This is a heavy-hitting topic, and we are committed to portraying it sensitively, respectfully. Respectfully to who? This is disrespectful to the United States. This is stomping on the American flag. What the fuck do you mean respectfully portraying? Illegal people entering the country and making it look like it's a positive? Who the fuck are you? Authentically and respectfully? This subject matter is deeply personal to many members of our development team. ICE, check out their development team. Let's do some inspections here. And we are collaborating with migrants, not illegal, apparently, with lived experience, anthropologists, and experts in migration. Our goal, let me guess, these experts in migration are not biased at all, right? Our goal is to capture the humanity, complexity, and nuance and foster greater awareness and empathy around, man, this couldn't backfire worse. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the most epic backfires in gaming history right here. This is the worst time ever for this to come out publicly. It is going to get raked across the coals. It is going to get destroyed. It's going to make potentially national news. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump is talking about this. Elon Musk is already taking notice of it on X. I wouldn't be surprised if this comes up in conversation. Yikes. Our mission with American Dream extends beyond making a game. Well, we all know that after your 1-hour presentation without even showing the trailer. We strive to contribute to a broader cultural conversation, debunk myths around migration, and shift hearts and minds around some of the most critical issues of our time. All right.
American Dream like illegally crossing the Mexican-American border in a video game and calling it a social commentary.
Just picture it. A game about sneaking people illegally across the border, spotlighted the same institution that supposedly enforces international law.
Wow.
That isn't just irony. That is a corpse in a wedding dress stumbling down the aisle and everyone clapping like it's beautiful.
Yep.
And when an analogy for your game seems like it's making a mockery of the corpse bride, this becomes a bit more personal. Because when Microsoft bankrolls it, when Wings and Clever Endeavour prop it up, and when Sweet Baby's fingerprints are on the network, suddenly this isn't just controversial, it's untouchable.
Untouchable until now. Because what they thought was buried, we just dug up, dragged it to the daylight, and nailed to the front gate for everyone to see.
That was a metaphor. Put down the hammer.
Now,
Take Us North isn't just a game. It's the pipeline exposed. From Wings to Sweet Baby to Xbox to the UN. And if you think this is
don't forget Visa, because the chick in charge used to work at Visa for 3+ years before this. So yeah, add that to the cake as well.
Still just indie devs telling stories, then you haven't been paying attention.
Sweet Baby may have dropped off the radar, and Wings may have all but flown away. But Take Us North has made it clear.
Our work isn't done yet. And this is still just the tip of the iceberg.
Great video, guys. Great job. That's amazing. The UN area, that's something that I missed. So good catch on that. I can't believe at this point I should be able to just expect it. Like the most craziest of craziest stuff, the biggest, the WEF, the United Nations, Microsoft, like you name it, of the biggest corpos out there pushing agendas are all attached to this project of this small, humble indie game studio. Why is that? It's very strange. It's got to make you ask a few questions, but I will leave that one there. And shout out to Gothic Therapy. We'll share this with the chat. Go give them a sub, guys. They are awesome. Great supporters of the channel and amazing investigators. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much again for that. I died laughing at codename American Dream, says TDS. Yeah, dude, me too. I literally, dude, I had to stop the video and I needed to gather myself. I'm like, whoo, that knocked my ass back. American Dream illegally entering the country. The Project American Dream. God damn.